Welcome to Hometown Pros, the show where you get your information right from the source. Our Hometown Pros crew includes New UP Dental, Menominee Area Public Schools, Sign-a-Rama, and Bay Cities Interactive. And now, Hometown Pros. Welcome to the show. Live in studio today, none other than Jim Hofer from Sign-a-Rama. Jim, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Mike. It's good to be here.
Well, how about that, huh? You know, we were talking off the air, for the last 15 minutes or so, and got a big anniversary coming up, huh?
We're going to start our 4th year next week.
Wow.
Been three years.
Where did the time go?
I don't know, but we're still having a good time helping businesses out in the area.
Wow. So, last year I remember sitting down with you, and we had such a brutal winter.
Yeah, it was.
Last year.
It was tough.
Every time I see a sign, I think of you.
Oh, thank you.
And it's just, it's in the forefront because I look around now. You've had businesses around here that have changed names, different promotions. It sounds like you've got somebody new just about every day.
Yeah, we're helping out a lot of businesses when it comes to that. Whatever it takes to increase their store traffic, increase their business. We like to think that we can pretty much help them out with any kind of needs that they might have. But speaking of, last year's winter was hard for everyone. But this year, we've been until, this week. It's a little cold out there today. But, up until this past week, it's been pretty good for us this winter and really helping out a lot of businesses.
Well, do you have to think about, the materials you're using because of the weather?
Yeah, sure do. There are some things that it's just not, feasible to go out there, and especially with doing window graphics, things like that. We like to do everything inside, obviously, this time of year. But the outside work, it's got to be high 20s, low 30s, to make sure that the material that we're using is gonna adhere to the surfaces that we're putting things on.
Jim Hofer's our guest today here on Hometown Pros, and it was about a year ago that you wrapped our vehicle, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
And I love driving the thing because it just turns heads, and no matter where I take it, the last time I had it on the road, I took it all the way up to outhouse races in Athelstane, believe it or not, and it was a lot of fun. But I pulled into the lot, and the thing just got surrounded by people who were checking it out.
Well, that's one part of our business that we've seen a big increase is, more and more businesses are looking to attract attention to their business, and why not with their vehicles out in the communities. And so we've been fortunate to do an awful lot of vehicles over the first 3 years of business.
It's funny, I was thinking of you the other day because I think it was maybe on a Facebook page or something. There was a picture of a brand new truck and had a bit of a lift kit in it, and somebody had wrapped it so it looked like a fish.
Yeah.
From the side, the whole length of the truck. I'm not sure what kind of fish. I don't know if you saw that picture.
There's a lot of cool stuff out there, and businesses, we like to help them out with the creative, anything that's gonna create attention and help their business out.
Yeah, and you think about that from a business point of view. If you've got a vehicle anyway,
right,
you got that rolling billboard,
right,
and that's images.
Yeah, somebody who might not be in the market for your product or services at that time, but they see it over and over, just like anything else. Name awareness. When they're ready to make a purchase or use somebody's services, they're going to remember, seeing that message out on the road. I
was surprised too. We've talked about this a little before. But, I've been into your business right there on 41 in Menominee, and I didn't realize the scope. At first I thought you were like about, say a sign for a store, mm-hmm. or, obviously our vehicle's expertly wrapped, that kind of thing. Yeah. But you do just about everything.
Yeah. We'll do, obviously we'll do things like banners, magnetic signs, property signs, vehicle lettering, window and door lettering, from A to Z, whatever a business is looking for. And being part of a franchise, we have the resources to really help businesses out with any kind of needs they might have. So no job is too small or too large. We've done things as small as lettering on the back of a vehicle to electronic messaging board within a monument structure. So we've been, the first 3 years we've done a lot of stuff, and I think we've gained the confidence of a lot of business and industry in town to help them out. Yeah,
it was interesting because when we talked this past fall, we were talking about snowmobile lettering.
Right. Yeah, we got a lot of even businesses lawnmowers. They'll put their business name on that. Nothing is off limits as far as what we can do for a private business. Middle-sized business industry. So yeah, doing quite a bit.
Interesting stuff. Jim Hofer with us from Sign-a-Rama. Does it feel like 4 years?
No,
See,
it's gone by real fast.
I was going to say, does it
Yep.
seem like a lot longer or a lot?
Yeah, we're and we're gonna starting March 1st is our anniversary week, and we're gonna do things to promote our business and invite folks down to our store and check it out. We've redid the inside of it, kind of created a little more showroom space, made it easier for people to come in and see all the things that we do. And in fact, we're going to on March 6th have an open house and invite businesses in, and we're going to do the anniversary stuff. Give away some gift certificates, to area merchants, and maybe give away some products that we might have, and give good deals. Just to help celebrate, starting our 4th year.
I just can't believe how the technology has changed as far as. You've described your printing press again, and I've always been interested in that stuff.
State of the art. I mean, being part of the franchise gives me the best of the equipment, the software, the materials that we use. It's all high quality. So we've been able to sell that to businesses, that the materials that we use are top shelf, and we have access to preferred vendors as far as the materials that we buy. It's good stuff.
Well, I thought it was interesting too that depending on an application, if you've got questions or you think you could get some advice, that you can get it from other Sign-a-Ramas.
Right. Yeah. It's the networking is has just been awesome. Whenever we have a question about something, and only being at it for 3 years, there's still a lot more out there that Connie and I look to get the answers that somebody might be looking for. And within the Sign-a-Rama franchise group, we're able to get that, especially the ones that have been around for quite a number of years.
So it's really about getting people's attention all in all.
Yep. Getting that attention is important. And whatever a business needs to grow their business, we're going to be able to help them.
I think I saw one of your signs in the local newspaper recently.
Yeah, today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did
I was wondering if it was you, because
Yep.
I was looking, and it was in the Eagle Herald, and I saw they were putting up that sign. It was over the Dar, right?
Yeah, a huge banner on the fence, and they're celebrating 100 years.
Wow.
And we did the big banner that's on the fence right now, and also some indoor signage that's going to highlight the fact that the Dar is 100 years old this year.
Interesting. When you wrapped our truck, it was just bitterly cold. In fact, I came over and picked it up, and at that point you said you got to let this thing kind of cure for a while.
Yeah, you got to be careful with it, and if you just gotta, it's common sense. If the weather doesn't allow you to do this, you're just going to have to wait. Unfortunately, we like to get things done in a timely manner, meet everybody's deadlines, but sometimes the elements don't let you do that.
And as soon as I saw it, and we brought it up before, but things are so fickle in the music industry. And I looked at the people we've got on the side of the car, and I'm like, you come back in 2 or 3 years, and a lot of these are going to be who? Yeah. Because that's how fast their careers come and go.
Yeah, and we're able to replace that. The materials that we use, the high quality of the material. It's pretty easy to take the old message off and then reapply a new one. It doesn't affect the vehicle at all. It's not going to damage the paint or anything like that. But
well, ours has held up very well.
Yeah,
I mean very well.
Yeah, I've changed mine a couple of times, and it's nothing to take off the old vinyl and apply the new stuff.
It sure would be appealing, though, to a business owner if you're going to drive your car around anyway, or your truck or whatever you're driving, to have that business name, because, everything I know about advertising is getting that name out and awareness.
Yeah, and make sure your message is current. You want to make sure that it's up to date, and, we're able to help businesses out with that.
Well, I haven't been to the store since last summer.
Yeah, we redid a lot of the inside, the colors. We're pretty excited about what we've done there, and then we're going to, when we invite businesses next week, we're going to be able to show off a little bit, do some product, as we're working with customers, and we're going to, invite them in to check us out, and maybe win a door prize or two. So, but we've, the first 3 years right now, I think we have really, met a lot of people's deadlines and answered their needs, what they're looking for to help their business.
Jim Hofer's with us today from Sign-a-Rama here on Hometown Pros. We'll take a short break and come back with more of the show right after this.
Hi, this is Barb Vandehei, General Manager with Bay Cities Radio, and I'm proud to introduce Bay Cities Interactive, our full-service digital marketing solution. We guarantee your business capitalizes on what's new, what's next, and is never left behind. Contact us today for a complimentary audit showing your online presence and how we can partner with you to increase and maintain that presence. Visit baycitiesonline.com.
Hello, this is Mike Catani, Menominee Junior and Senior High School Principal. The success of every student is our number one priority. Our teachers ensure a safe and positive learning environment, building relationships with students so that they will become self-directed learners and productive citizens in our community and the world. At Menominee, we understand that every student has different interests, distinctive talents, and a promising future. Visit us online at menomineeschools.org or call 906-863-9951.
At New UP Dental, the offices of Dr. Shetter, Park, and Engelman, they're dedicated to providing you with the highest quality dental care, taking the time with every patient to understand their wants and needs. Comprehensive care is their top priority, not just one tooth at a time. They have 2 convenient locations in Menominee and Daggett. Excellent dentists and an amazing team. They'd love to see you and your family. Call to make an appointment at 906-863-2206. Dr. Shetter, Park, and Engelman of New UP Dental. They're dedicated to optimum oral health.
Does your business signage welcome customers or scare them away? If it's time to upgrade to more inviting and attention-grabbing signs, it's time for Sign-a-Rama. Locally owned and operated by Jim Hofer, they're a one-stop full-service sign center. Indoor, outdoor, or business vehicle signage is available at Sign-a-Rama. They promise on-time delivery every time. Go to Sign-a-Rama-Menominee.com to view their options or find them on Facebook. Put out the welcome mat with Sign-a-Rama.
Welcome back to Hometown Pros here on Hometown Radio, 103.7 FM. Jim Hofer is in the hot seat today for Hometown Pros from Sign-a-Rama, celebrating the 4th year in business. How about that?
It's going great.
You know?
We're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that's great.
Who knew that we were going to be around this long?
And I told you off the air when I first saw that you were opening, and you've had a relationship with Bay Cities Radio pretty much from the beginning. I thought, you came up with the name and you decided to become a sign company. No, not exactly how it worked.
No. Part of a franchise. They have over 900 around the world. Sign-a-Ramas. They're, really good for me as far as resources that I need from time to time, and just pick up the phone or send them an email with questions or concerns. And they've been very supportive, and the networking that's come of that it's played a big role in our early successes.
Wow. Yeah, I still have to see your print. Should I call it a printer or a printing press?
No, it's a Hewlett Packard printer, latex. It prints 58 inches wide and can print 150 feet long.
Oh.
That's why we're able to do the big print jobs that a business or industry is looking for, especially the banners. We print wallpaper material if somebody wanted to customize their bedrooms or their rec rooms, the man cave. We can personalize that kind of printing for them and print it on a wallpaper material. It's awesome stuff.
Really?
And we also can do printing on a polyester material. It's kind of like the fathead material that you've heard a lot about. But
yes.
Our stuff is more forgiving. You can apply it to a wall indoor, and if you wanted to move it, it's nothing to take that, just peel it right off the wall and still put it on another wall in the house and still have the same effect. But personalizing, the big prints is what we really can do for someone.
It's something to think about with, we're going to be there before we know it, graduation parties.
Yeah, big time. Over the first couple of years now, we've been helping families celebrate the graduation, the graduate with banners, photo collages. We can take all your photos and apply them to one application and print. And we've done a couple of these, and they've turned out awesome as far as displaying it around during the graduation party.
Sounds like something that would probably be put away as kind of a family heirloom.
Yep. Sure can. Yeah, we can. And if somebody wanted to, as they go off to college, if they wanted to have something printed for their dorm room, family or whatever, we're able to do that too. But we're going to run an ad in the Eagle Herald next Saturday, and it's going to highlight a lot of the things we're going to offer during our anniversary week. And one of the things is going to be what families can do as far as taking advantage of what we plan for the graduation season when it comes to banners and photos and things like that. So we have quite a few things that we can offer during the graduation party season.
You've got to be probably in a business like yours, not only thinking about today and tomorrow, but like July.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Before you know it's here, and you got to definitely plan ahead for that and be ready, for that kind of business.
Where are you located exactly again?
2003 10th Street, Menominee, right across the street from Christ Oil. Great location, a lot of traffic. I know it's had a lot to do with our successes that we've experienced the first 3 years. We like to, show off our products on that corner. It's been a great location for us.
Well, family name doesn't hurt either.
Well, I think that's a good thing.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of that to Dad. What he was able to do, and my brothers. And most of the time it's good stuff, so we use that to our advantage. There's no doubt about it. For the most part, it's good.
Having a little bit of a family name myself, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, and then, all the years I was at the newspaper and having that relationship with a lot of the area business and industry, we're providing the same, as far as advertising and name awareness and giving businesses whatever they need to help grow their business.
And so much of it now, because there's so much that's just blasted at you from every direction, is somehow catching someone's attention.
Yep.
Look here.
Yep.
And every time I drive that truck, our station vehicle, I'm like, why are they all, oh, that's right, I'm driving this thing.
Right.
Because you'll sit at an intersection and cars will slow down and check you out. Now, if I'm a business owner, yay, that's it.
You bet. It's big.
Well, interesting stuff. Now, things have changed a little bit over at the store?
Yeah. Connie and I are, working real hard. We're things are good this winter compared to last. But last month, my brother Fred took a position at Advanced Blending up in Wallace and is no longer with the company. But he played a big part in our success the first 3 years. He really took care of the office for me. Worked with our customers as they came in, but he played a big part, in what we were able to do the first 3 years. And gonna miss him, but wish him well in his new endeavor. And he's still there if I ever have any questions about anything. But he's gonna be missed, and really appreciate everything that he did for us the first 3 years.
How about that? Jim Hofer's here in studio, a live version of Hometown Pros. You're on Hometown Radio 103.7 FM. So what, the big party's next week? Or?
Yeah, we're going to have anniversary specials throughout the week, and then culminating with a open house on Friday, the March 6th. We really would like to have businesses, especially our customers, thank them for their business the first 3 years. Have them come in, and if they haven't been in the store in a while, check us out. We will do some demonstrations of product, and like I said before, offer them a chance to win maybe a gift certificate to area merchants, and also have some store specials that they might be able to take advantage of for their business. And it's a good time to get people into the store, and again, thank them, for the confidence that they've had in us, and looking to be able to do that. Kind of work for them in the future.
And they can see where kind of the magic happens.
Yes, exactly. Yep. Yeah, everybody's busy, but we hope that maybe they can, take some time and stop by on March 6th.
I didn't know, especially now we've got boating season coming up.
Yep.
There's more lettering.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of that kind of work. Yeah, the vehicles, the boats, snowmobiles, you name it. We've had the opportunity to do a lot of that kind of work.
Well, in previous shows too, we've talked about the litany of local businesses that you've worked with.
Yep.
So it's got to be. I mean, you got to have a good relationship.
I was looking at my statistics, and we are first 3 years we have helped 1,200 different businesses, private party, and of course, good amount of that is repeat business. If they keep coming back, gives us, reason to believe that we're doing a good job for them. We like to think that we're trying to, meet all their deadlines, but the numbers, they keep growing for us. So, and the way things have started this year, with the weather cooperating, we're looking for bigger and better things in 2015.
Well, and the economy affects you guys too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Big difference.
As far as things getting better overall.
Exactly. Yeah. You can feel it out there. You hear it, and just based on the amount of business that we've been able to do compared to last year, very optimistic about how things are going to be this coming year.
Sounds great. Well, thanks for being my guest today.
Well, you're welcome. It's great to be here. Live. Wow, I was getting a little nervous about that.
It just means there's no net.
Yeah, there you go.
You get used to it. You get used to it. Well, Jim, we'll talk to you again very soon.
Okay, thanks, Mike.
Hometown Pros here on Hometown Radio 103.7 FM. This has been Hometown Pros, the show where you get your information right from the source. From one of our area Hometown Pros, including New UP Dental, Menominee Area Public Schools, Sign-a-Rama, and Bay Cities Interactive. Join us next time for another edition of Hometown Pros.